No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's gate of evil. Together! Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but as you wish. To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
I think you might have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Huh? Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The Absolute threatens thousands. The entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. I should berate you. But... I can only say thank you. Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end. Ah, those misty eyes are just age. Yes, I feel myself growing older as we stand here. So, lead the way. We're yours to command.
Let's talk. Sorry, but there's no room for me. I like how you think.
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Who is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk? So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsk could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Boo! Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsk is knowing more than Minsk knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsk does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsk cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
At first, there is nothing. His mind is empty as a still expanse of open country. But then... Your face, the Stone Lord's face, mirrored in bloodied steel. In the heat of burning buildings, you hold your blade high above pale, frightened faces.
No, that is not right. I slew only monsters. The voice said that they were monsters.
A whisper. The Absolute's voice, twisting the petty guild thieves before you into snarling, savage beasts, feeding on the weak of your city.
The guild. The Stone Lord hunted them, peeled away their rotten ranks one by one to lay bare their corrupt heart. 9 fingers keen. That is what the Absolute bought Black Zenti Steel to do. To kill the Guildmaster. What does it matter? Cultish thinking has occupied Minsk's mind for long enough. Now is time for doing. And this talk of evil overthrowing evil, pah! Like a many-headed hydra biting at its own throat. Bring forth the hydra, says Boo. More faces for the punching. First we pop the Zentarim plot, then we show 9 fingers, the 5 fingers of Minsk. Yes? Yes? Yes. A little rest to brush the road from Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, hmm? Who is at your back? Well, Minsk is.
Sharp as ever.
Let's get going.
Sharp as ever.
Justice, truth, and a virtuous boot.
I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
Who has been speaking to a certain squirrel friend who frequents our camp, Hodgson? He was turned from a red squirrel to a grey, all by one shocking sight. Minsk thinks you owe him an apology.
Apologize for partaking in one of nature's most solemn rites? That squirrel should be glad to bear witness.
No, Boo. I do not know what this has to do with the bears.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Raise our city to its pinnacle. We stand with you and for you.
Speaks well, that excellent.
See, Boo? They have made their repairs. Rion once used Boo.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached. Well, I'd pick this over Moonrise, as delightful as that was. Alan is short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap, and I'm nothing if not cheap. Oh, you are smooth, hero. I knew there was a reason I missed you. I need to get back to work, but stick around. You brighten the place up. Heading to the roof. Sort your own drinks in the meantime.
I hear.
Pride of the gate.
The Oak Father's work is never done. Ignis!
Looking ahead.
Halsey, tell me about the man behind the hulking wall of muscle. Do you actually do anything besides meditate, counsel, fight, train, and make love?
Is such an existence lacking?
Good question.
Lovely day for it.
I was born in a barn. If you can't afford it,
Couple turns should do it. Something over there.
Locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape." Flaming fists this way.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the Dread Lord's trial.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach. Before you is Saravok Arnchev, a Baalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago. Davella was right. Not just an imitator, but Saravok himself.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend. Aspirants of his most profane order. The would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But these are not aspirants. You have brought traitors of Baal into our midst. As you stood a statue, Stone Lord, a helpless ornament. Your city changed, warped, became ripe for the plucking.
While you wriggled neath the city's soil like the worm that you are, it will please my hamster to kill you twice, Saravok.
The history they share may be long gone, but the threat of violence between them is as fresh as newly spilled blood. Neither party will let the other walk out of here alive.
What purpose do you have in bringing this heretic to the court of Baal? Speak, or death will be your final word.
Simple. We beat him about the brow and butt until he was dead.
This one has long meddled in my affairs, and my father's.
Let us pave our own path, starting with the kicked buttocks of that one there. Serevok once had his chance to taste of goodness, but he spat it back out. Now he may taste boot leather instead.
You speak of the past. I speak of the future. Well, aspirant, do the shades of yesterday speak for you too? There are two paths to the Temple of Baal. To carve your devotion into flesh, or to be the carcass that is carved upon.
if Minsk is certain of one thing, it is that he very much plans on being a problem for Saravok.
I know this one well. I have traveled in his company. Whatever else may be said of him, he answers to no one but Boo. It seems there is some disagreement on who is master here.
We have already smashed Saravok's soul from his body once. Boo says it is your turn.
And so, the Harper and the idiot Ranger raised their weapons against Saravok once more. Your hubris will be your undoing, as it was once mine. Only this time, you will fall. And Baal will have his offering by my hand.
I will not tolerate impudence. I shall be your
So die in silence, evil!
There!
Forever dauntless.
No choice but to keep going.
This room will be thy resting place. The tang of death. It has been far too long.
Boo says smite. That means I must hit you very hard, I think.
That is where I'm needed.
Boo! You will not enjoy the trumpings to come.
I see. At once.
Another fight. Let's go. Your soul is in good hands.
In death, you will please bow.
Minsk has great heart. We shall need the likes of him for the trials to come. I am ready.
Let's get going. Ben, I can crack that open.
Oi! Citizen! Get me out of here! Citizen! Thank the gods you're here. My wrinkles are starting to chafe. As an officer of the law, I demand you free me at once. Get here and free me at once! Thanks for freeing me so quickly. No idea what those Barlist Burks had planned with me, but those chains were starting to chafe. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I, put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee. Well, at least it's over now. After our chat at Charessa's Caress, I thought it best to polish off the bottle I'd started. I started coming over all woozy. My joints stiffened up quicker than a brothel browser's loins. Paralyzed. My vision went black. When I woke up, I was in chains. Overall, a terrible ordeal. One deserving of a drink. I bid you good day, but it's been royally shite all round. You might not be finished. I am. It's plain to see that I'm well out of my depth here. But you gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Baal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh?
The wrinkled orb is correct. Boo remembers the stench of the temple still.
Very good. Now, let's talk and find that temple. This place is foul as piss. I'm out of here.
just said?
Afternoon.
You don't want it. It's no scales off my back.
The vessel returns, most shamefully unleaking. Prove your faith. You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different. How have you proven yourself in the Dreadlord's eyes? Unorthodox, but a show of faith nonetheless. Walk in blood.
Looks like an ambush.
Unleash me! I must reach there.
The blade will not bend.
Let us see the battle won.
On the victor's path.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Sooner split a skull, but as you wish.
On the
Victor's path.
I smell a trap.
Battle favors the fearless.
Weep if you wish. Minsk will not judge. Who breaks the hearts? Minsk breaks the bones.
Nothing important is ever easy. Don't waste a step.
Zahira! Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger! You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and—
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand.